But he got blocked, and I said, hey, you're no different. You're not bigger than the game itself. Now you need to get a new show or a new telephone number. Sorry, you're blocked.
Blocked! Blocked!
And now he's actually calling. I can't believe he's coming off of the text, onto the phones. And let's see what it's all about. We go to, where's Ron from even? Let's go to Ohio. Ron, full of rage, calling the program. Ron, what's up? What do you have to say for yourself?
What's up, Rome?
What's up, man? How do you go and screw a good thing like that up, Ron?
Yeah, I know. I just want to shout out to my boy Kyle. First of all, thanks for the support. If I sound a little nervous, it's because I am. This is actually the first time I've ever talked. I usually just text my thoughts to people. But, yeah, the whole thing was a little selfish. I was just doing it for myself. I wanted to make my place in the jungle, and I did that. And I also got a YouTube video out of it, so that was pretty cool. So I'd like to apologize for ruining your show for the day. And that's all I really got to say. I guess poop smack really stinks.
All right. Yeah, it does. It does. All right, here's my response, Ron. I'm glad you made the phone call. That particular phone call didn't hurt you. It may have even helped you. But that's not the sort of rage that I've become accustomed to when I see your material. That sounded more like Ron full of fear or Ron full of anxiety than Ron full of rage. But I know you genuinely feel badly about it. I know you want to make it right. I know you want back in. I know that you're calling to own it and you're calling to accept it. And honestly, I'll take a step back and this is my response. You need to get a new telephone number or a new talk show. My man, I want you to come back. But I'm not breaking the rules for you. I'm not changing the rules for you. Nobody is bigger than the game. Do the right thing. Get a new telephone. Get a new number. And then go back to doing what you were doing before, dominating the text contest. But I'm not going to change the rule for you. Nobody's bigger than the game. Yeah. Because you didn't come off full of rage there. You came off full of contrition, which is fine. Problem with Ron is, like, when Ron was good, Ron was great, and when Ron was bad, Ron was terrible. Like his poop texts, or he'd send Kyle Brandt texts like, hey, yo, Rome, is El Manuel on Sex and the City single? I mean, that should have got you blocked in the beginning. You're lucky that never got back to me, or that would have got you blocked. It's almost like Kyle Brandt had your back, like he covered you. Anyway, Ron, like I said, that didn't hurt you. It may have helped you to a certain extent, but I'm not changing the rules of engagement for you. You need to go find a new talk show or to get a new telephone number, but you're still blocked. 1-800-636-8686. Listen, nobody is bigger than the show. Great callers have been banned. Great texters have been blocked. Guys have been kicked out for life. Don't bring us down. I'm not asking for a hell of a lot, am I really? I'll let you push it. You can push the envelope. I do it every single day. Just don't send me texts asking, is El Manuel single? From Sarah Jessica. Hey, Rome, is El Manuel single? Signed Sarah Jessica. Yeah, he's a horse. What could he be but single? He's a horse. All right, Ron, get yourself together. Go to Verizon or Rogers or Alltel or AT&T or Sprint, whoever your carrier is. You pay that $150 to cancel. You get yourself a new phone and start to build yourself back up. But I do appreciate the phone call. And do me a favor. When you get that new phone, use it to text, not call. All right, stay tuned. Mark Sanchez moved to the bottom. And I'll take anything you've got. Just make it count. That was the famous Ron full of rage. I didn't see any evidence of any rage. Just contrition. All right. Huge call still to come. That's not going to be it. That's for sure. I'm still waiting on Jay Stu pictured alongside Gina Gershon. Have not yet seen that, but Stan Brooks is efforting. Don't go anywhere. We'll come right back. You know when I said that didn't hurt you and it may have helped you? Not according to everybody listening. In my eyes. But as far as the rest of them, they're not real happy with you. Nor your performance. Hey, Rome. And that is why texters text and callers call. Brett. Yeah, I said it myself. If you take my advice and you go get yourself a new phone, use it to text, not call. Jim. Take the block off of Ron. I can't listen to another one of his calls. Jeff in the 685. I can't imagine that he's going to call again anytime soon. And again, there's no on-off switch. There's no on-block, off-block. We cannot take the block off. Dear Ron full of rage, you apologize for ruining a show by ruining today's show? Regards, everyone who can't get that 2 minutes back. Lee in Hartford. It's another good point, Ron. You apologize for ruining a show by ruining today's show. Hey, Jim, we didn't hear the rage in Ron's call. Signed, Scared Cowards.
Scared coward.
Brian in Syracuse. Dear Ron, stick to doing what you do best, which is nothing. Sign the clones. That's Brian in Syracuse piling on. He went back to back. Hey, Rome. Ron sounded very nervous. Regards, Alvin's on-air interview with Jim. When is the wedding?
Mid-November, about 6 weeks from now. And if I'm as nervous as I am right now, towards then, it's going to be a train wreck.
That's the thing. It wasn't. It was great. Your interview, Alvin, was a train wreck, but your wedding was not. Except you, Moss, when you jacked up that video. That was a train wreck. That's why you're the best in the Midwest, but the worst in Porter Ranch, Moss. The XR4 Ti. It's all coming together. Jay Stu's in Canada, rolling with Gina Gershon. Kyle Moss is doing Jay Stu's job. Alvin killed it at his own wedding. Kyle Brandt looking for the next big thing on the text contest because Ron Full of Rage is gone. Travis Rogers is screening out your telephone calls. Yeah, I've got Mark Sanchez next segment. Hey, Jim, as a person who has access to Pierre